Hi, how you doing? This is Tom from the Tommy G Experience, and today we're going to do something very simple, but probably a lot of you guys out there might want to do this. Is I'm going to take my fluorescent lighting that I have in the RV, in the coach, and switch it to LED only. Alright, so this is what we have right here. This is the light that we have, and it's a fluorescent light. It's 19 inches by, I think, 4 or 5 inches. And what I'm going to do is replace this because it's not very efficient. I mean, it is efficient, but not as efficient as it could be. And we're going to switch it to an LED light. An LED light we're going to switch it to is this right here. I ordered it from Amazon. It's a Corey RV Marine. It's got two LED lights in it. What we're going to do is, since this is really short, we're going to put like two of these up. So two sets. One set here, and then I have another set that I bought the other day. They're both the same. So these two types of lights will go up in place of this one. Alright, so let's get started. And what I'll do first is I'm going to take this out, and I'll show you how I do that. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is turn the light off, because we can't have it on. Take off this first part here. Alright, we're going to drop that down. Take the bulbs out. And they just kind of screw out easily. You just twist them. Okay. And then we're going to get a screwdriver. This is a Phillips head screwdriver. Now we're going to unscrew all the screws that are here. And what this will do, will expose the full light fixture itself. Now some of these lights you can do by taking out the ballast and just cutting the wires, but this particular light has stainless steel pieces in here, so it's not able to be the ballast doesn't come right out by itself. So we're just going to unscrew the screws like I'm doing now. And this particular one, there's like 4 of them from what I've seen. There may be more. And believe it or not, from the years of it being in here, it kind of stuck to the upholstery. But if you pull it, it comes loose. And then you see we have 2 wires that are exposed. We have the positive and the negative wire. Now the ones that I'm going to put in are non-polarity, which means they have no particular positive or negative. So I'm just going to cut these separately. And now I have this light fixture taken out. Okay, now you can see I got the 2 wires exposed. Okay, I've stripped the wires so that I could take each one and connect it to the lights. So that's what I'm going to do now with the first set. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to connect one set of wires first. I prefer to use this one here. I'm going to connect this set of wires first, and then I'll get the next set connected. And of course you want to make sure that all the power is not connected to these, so that there's no chance of getting, shocked. It's just a simple wire nut that goes through to make the connections all together. And then what I'm going to do is just after it's all done, still apply some electrical tape. But first I'd like to test them to see and make sure that they're actually going to go on. Well, there's one. And two. So we have success as far as the lights are working. Now it's time to mount them. So the way to do that is to figure out what is the easiest way to get these two across. Oh, first we're going to tape it, as I said earlier. This way we know that we have a good connection and that it'll stay. So I'll just take a little bit of electrical tape and close on each wire nut just to have an extra piece of satisfaction there to know that they're connected. It's just it's really not necessary, but for me I like to have that extra security, extra protection. So there's one. I'll take another piece of electrical tape and I will tape the other wire nut. And I'm going to just test it one more time. And we have lights all together. Now we're definitely going to start to mount them. And I'm going to use some of the old screws because they would fit in correctly. But first, I'm going to check and see what is my best way to mount these. Oh wow, one of the other things we need to do is take out the actual plates that are inside. Because you can't get to the screws unless these are out. Or at least I should say you can't get to the holes. So you take these covers off and they should easily pop right out on both fixtures. Okay, that gives you a little bit less weight to work with as well. And then we're going to try and get these, there we go, that's going to be the best way. And I try and line up the holes as to how I saw them previously, if it's possible, which it looks like on this one it is. And that just secures one of them for now in a spot from where it was before. And then I'll just take this other one and line it up as best I can and try and get it as even as possible as they were before. Making sure to look underneath too that I don't have any wires that are touching or that screws are not being, you know, that are not going to go through the wires. So I'm just going to go ahead and screw this one in this particular spot. And that looks to be straight. And they look pretty straight now, even with each other. And again, I'm going to give it one more test. And then we have our 4 lights. and it's much brighter than what we had previously, as you can tell, which is nice because it's a lot better to have it brighter than not brighter. Plus, these particular lights you can change to go to just 1 or off or 2 or off or 1. So I like it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I tried to do the best I could, but this is pretty much how you would change your lights out, going from the fluorescent to the LEDs. Any questions? Certainly send me a comment or an email. I'd be glad to help out. Have a great day. Thanks.